Christopher Meloni, the ruggedly charismatic force behind Law and Order, Organized Crime, has long been a fixture in the pantheon of television's most magnetic leading men. At 64, with a career spanning gritty cop dramas and heartfelt indie ventures, he exudes an effortless cool that makes him a perennial pick for lists like People's Sexiest Men Alive. But peel back the layers of his on-screen intensity, and you'll find a man who's disarmingly human, susceptible to the butterflies of infatuation, the kind that hits when least expected. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Meloni opens up about what truly ignites his spark, revealing not just his tastes and attraction but a celebrity crush so potent it still haunts his household banter. A sense of humor. Groundedness. Not taking oneself too seriously, he lists off, his voice warm with conviction. Those are all qualities that are attracting. If I'm attracted to someone, there is a sexiness involved. It's a philosophy as straightforward as it is profound, a reminder that for Meloni, allure isn't skin-deep, it's soul-stirring. Yet, even a man who stared down criminals on primetime television can find himself disarmed by a glance across a crowded room. Enter Kate Winslet, the Oscar-winning titan whose presence commands screens from Titanic to The Crown. Meloni's tale of starstruck wonder unfolds at an understated gathering, a celebration of an acting teacher's life, the sort of event where industry peers mingle not for deals but for genuine homage. There, amid toasts and tributes, Winslet held court, her aura magnetic. Well, one time I was at this celebration of an acting teacher's life, and Kate Winslet was there, Meloni recounts, a chuckle underscoring the memory. I went home and I told my wife because I couldn't stop looking at her, and I'm not usually that guy. Ah, the confession, the kind blurted out in the afterglow of awe, when restraint gives way to raw honesty. Picture it, Meloni, ever the observer, making excuses to look at Kate Winslet. A casual refill at the bar, a lingering pause by the dessert table, subtle maneuvers to steal another glimpse of what he calls, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's a disarmingly boyish admission from a man who's navigated the complexities of marriage for decades, fatherhood with fervor, and a career laced with high-stakes drama. Winslet, in the flesh, transcended her cinematic legacy. She's earthy and she's ballsy. She's cool, he elaborates, painting her not as an untouchable icon but as a vibrant force, grounded in her craft, unapologetic in her presence. That earthiness, that refusal to be boxed in by expectations, echoes the very qualities Meloni prizes. It's no wonder he was hooked. In her, he saw a reflection of the unpretentious allure he champions. But oh, the fallout of that fateful spill. I never should have told my wife all this, Meloni admits with a wry grin, the regret laced with laughter. She's never forgiven me. Or rather, she's never let me forget. In the annals of marital lore, this has become legend, a teasing thread woven into their daily tapestry. Imagine the playful jabs over morning coffee, still mooning over Kate, Chris? Or the exaggerated eye rolls during awards season recaps. It's the stuff of enduring partnerships, where vulnerability breeds not jealousy but joy, a shared joke that underscores their bond. Meloni's wife, a pillar of his life since their 1995 nuptials, has weathered the highs of his fame with grace, turning potential pitfalls into punchlines. This crush, far from fracturing, fortifies. It's a testament to the security that allows such confessions to flourish. Delving deeper into Meloni's world of attraction reveals a man attuned to the subtleties of connection. Humor, for him, isn't mere wit, it's the lubricant of life, easing the friction of existence. He envisions it in stolen glances during a lull in conversation, a quip that disarms defenses and invites authenticity. Groundedness? That's the anchor, the quiet assurance that someone isn't adrift in ego's currents. Not taking oneself too seriously, he adds, a nod to the humility that keeps stars human. These aren't abstract ideals, they're lived truths, drawn from a life rich in contrasts. From the intensity of Oz's raw underbelly to the familial warmth of Happy's surreal escapades, Meloni's roles demand versatility, but his personal compass remains steady. As Organized Crime barrels into its 5th season this fall, Meloni's Elliot Stabler continues to grapple with shadows, personal losses, moral ambiguities, that mirror the actor's own reflections on vulnerability. Yet offset, he's plotting new horizons. Teaming up with This Is Us maestro Dan Fogelman for an untitled series, Meloni steps into the cleats of an NFL coach, a role brimming with strategy and heart. Flanked by heavyweights like Mandy Moore and William H. Macy, he'll navigate the gridiron's triumphs and turmoils, infusing the character with his signature blend of grit and grace. It's a pivot that excites him, a chance to explore mentorship's nuances, the same grounded guidance he once sought from acting teachers, the very souls celebrated at that fateful event. Winslet's allure lingers not as a fleeting fancy but as an emblem of what captivates Meloni: women who embody resilience wrapped in relatability. Her career, a mosaic of bold choices, from the ill-fated romance of Titanic to the regal complexities of Mare of Easttown, resonates with his admiration for the ballsy. She's the actress who dives into discomfort, emerging not unscathed but enriched, much like Meloni himself after seasons of bearing Stabler's scars. In confessing his crush, he humanizes the pedestal, reminding us that even icons get googly-eyed. It's a bridge between fantasy and reality, where a glance at a gala becomes a gateway to self-reflection.